If you are a woman over 35 trying to lose weight and nothing is working, it's because there is a war happening right now inside your body. You are eating clean, you are working out, you are tracking your food, and still not seeing your body change. So pay attention to this, because when you understand what is truly going on, you are going to have the key to finally lose all that extra weight that is driving you crazy. So most of us look into the mirror and we focus in the fat that we see, the fat that we can pinch, the one that is like sitting under our skin. And we want to treat this like it's a surface problem. But here is the thing. Deep inside your body, wrapped around your liver, your pancreas, and your intestines, there is a different kind of fat. It is called visceral fat. This fat is completely active. This fat is actually behaving just like another organ. It releases inflammation chemicals into your body. It interferes with your heart health and is disrupting your hormones. But the scariest part is not really that it exists. It is why it exists. And before you try to start blaming yourself, this fat is not there because of your lack of discipline, or because you skipped a workout, or because you ate a little bit extra last night. It is there because your body believes you are in danger. So to be able to remove that extra fat that is driving you crazy, you need to understand why it got there in the first place. And that starts with cortisol. Now, cortisol gets a bad reputation. People call it the stress hormone and treat it like it's the enemy. But cortisol is not the villain. It was designed to keep us alive. For thousands of years, it was the reason humans survived. Let's picture our ancestors in the wild. If they faced danger, like a predator, lack of food, or a threat, any threat, their bodies activated a survival system. This system is called the HPA axis, the connection between your brain and your adrenal glands. And it shut down everything that was not essential at the moment. No digestion, no reproduction, no building muscle. Instead, it releases energy into the bloodstream. So the body had the energy to fight or escape. Now, here is where it becomes a problem for us today. After the danger passed, the body needed to refuel quickly. So it created a system to storage energy where it could be accessed fast. So obviously it's not going to be in your arms, it's not going to be in your legs, but around your organs, in the belly, in the abdomen area, of course. The body places receptors in your abdomen that respond directly to cortisol. So when cortisol is high, these receptors pull fat from your bloodstream and store it deep inside your belly. Back then, this was very helpful. It kept people alive. But what is the problem? That those systems had not changed, but our environment has. Today, there are not predators, but there are deadlines, pressure, screens, responsibilities, overthinking, a huge mental load, especially for high-achieving women like you and me that we're always on. The stress did not disappear, it just became constant. Instead of short bursts of danger, we are sitting in low-level stress all day long. And this creates what we call a cortisol trap. Your cortisol never fully drops. It keeps releasing energy, but you are not physically burning it. So what your body does is store it. And this is exactly where the cycle locks in. So cortisol stays high, insulin rises to manage blood sugar, and your body stores all that energy right back into visceral fat. That's why you are stuck in a loop where your body is preparing for a crisis that never comes. While in the meantime, we keep on feeding our body, right? Because we need to keep on eating. On top of that, when your body feels that way, it prioritizes survival. It pulls resources away from your sex hormones like estrogen and testosterone, which is why you see women, or maybe you have thin arms and legs, but stubborn belly fat that will not move. This is not just weight gain. This is your body reorganizing itself based on stress. And then comes the craving. When you are stressed, your body releases signals that push you towards fast energy, usually carbs or comfort food. And let me make this very clear. This is not lack of discipline. It's just biology. Now the real question becomes, how do we break free from this loop? And here is the part where most people get wrong. You cannot fix this by pushing harder. More cardio, more restrictions, more dieting will only tell your body you are still in danger. If you want your body to let go of the fat, you have to send a complete different message. You have to show it that is safe. And that starts with movement. Not in a punishing way like we spoke earlier, but in a smart way. The number one tool here is walking. It allows your body to burn fat without triggering more stress. It calms your nervous system and tells your brain you are safe. You also need strength. Lifting weights protects your muscle, balances your hormones, and give your body a reason to burn fat instead of storing it. Then of course comes how you eat. Not only what, but when. Your body follows a rhythm. Cortisol should be high in the morning and low at night. But most women flip this. Coffee late, sugar late, and stress all day long. And the body never gets to shut down. A protein-focused breakfast helps stabilize your system, and having your carbs later in the day can actually support relaxation and sleep. By the way, I'm not talking about 9 p.m. I'm talking about 5, 6 p.m. And then there is sleep itself. Love, if you're not sleeping enough, your body is sensing that as stress itself. It raises cortisol, it slows fat burning, and keeps you stuck. Sleep is not optional. It's part of your fat loss strategy. Then there is support at the mineral level. When you're constant under stress, your body burns through nutrients faster. Magnesium is one of the first ones to drop. When magnesium is low, your stress responses become even stronger. So supporting your body with magnesium can help lower that constant pressure. The other thing, and to me that is the most important one, is training your body to handle stress better. Things like cold exposure can actually help your system to recover faster. But the deepest layer is this. Your body, love, does not know the difference between real threats and the way you perceive your life. If everything feels urgent, your body will stay in survival mode. This is why things like breathing differently matter. And these have nothing to do with trends. It has to do with calming down your nervous system. So how are you going to breathe? The whole exercise is through your nose. You inhale through your nose for 4, you hold for 4, and then you exhale at least for 6. If you can do it for 8, will be amazing. When we do this, we are telling our body you are safe, and our body feels relaxed to let go of the energy fat, as we established before. So understand this. This is not about willpower. This is about working with your body instead of fighting it. Your body is not broken, love. Your body is trying to protect you. But if you want it to change, you have to show it that it no longer needs to protect you. When your body finally feels safe, there is when absolutely everything shifts. That is when fat loss becomes super easy. That is when your energy comes back, and that, love, is when your body starts working with you instead of against you. And if you want to learn how to put all this together, what to eat, how to move, how to release stress and regulate my nervous system, just book a free weight loss audit call.